Hi everybody, I want today start with mathematics for pharmacy student practice. First I explain about the solution, okay, and the mixture of the solution is one of the important questions in the pharmacy mathematics. The first question asks how much 25 and 50% concentrated solution should be mixed to obtain 100 milligram solution of 40%. One important thing you have to know, when we mix two solutions, okay, the new solution must be in concentration between these two. If it is bigger than these two or smaller than these two, is wrong. For example, 40, it is between 25% and 50%. Okay, now for the question one, I did here. I know the first solution is the M1. We don't know the mass, but we know the concentration is 25%. The solution 2, it is the M2. I don't know the mass, but I know the concentration is 50%, and I mix these two, and the result will be this. Then, but I know from the question, mass of these two will be 150, and total concentration will be 40, which between 25 and 50. I write formula, M1C1, M2C2 plus, give M total C total. I know M1, I don't know, 25, C1, M2 I don't know, C2 is 50, and I know M total is 150, and C total is 40. Okay, it will be 25 M1, 50 M2 plus and equals 6,000. But I know from this equation, M1 plus M2 is 150, and I have to multiply both all to minus 25 because one of M cancel, okay? In this minus 25 M1, minus 25 M2, and 150 multiply 25 become minus 3,750. And in this situation, okay, these M1s cancel each other, and 50 minus 25 become 25, 6,000 minus 3,750 will be 2,250. Now, I know M2 is this number divided for this number, it will be 90 milligram, but I know the total is 150, and if I minus 150 minus 90, it will be 60. It is the question one, and the result also you can see here, and what we do is true. Okay, and in the second question, okay, what salt or water, and how much of it we do have to mix to salt solution of 10% concentration in order to obtain 30 kg 25 concentrated solution. I said last time salt is the concentration is 100%, water concentration is 0%. If the result, okay, it's the 25, bigger than our solution, it is a salt. If it's smaller, it is a water. You see, for 10 increase to 25, then we choose salt. If we choose the salt, I have to choose this concentration. Then I have to write here C1 is this one. I don't know amount of salt. Okay? And I mix this with our solution. M2 is the C2 is 10%. I know the concentration, but the result will be total mass 30 kilogram, and C total is 25%. Again, the same formula. M1 C1 plus M2 C2 equal M total C total. M1 I don't know, but salt is 100%. M2 I don't know, solution is 10%. And 30 mass kilogram multiplied 25%, and the result will be 101 plus 10 M2, and will be multiplied these two numbers will be 750. I know this from this formula. M1 plus M2 is 30. I have to multiply for the minus 10 because these two cancel each other. Minus 10 M1, minus 10 M2, minus 300. Now, and this minus this will be cancel each other. 100 minus 10 will be 90, 750 minus 30 will be 450, and the result will be 450 divide 90 will be 5 kilogram of salt. But M2 is the solution. We need the 30 minus 5 will be 25 kilogram. In this situation, we can need a 5 kilogram solution. The fourth question, how again the same, how much, third question, how much 30% and 50% concentration should be mixed to obtain 20 kilograms 55, because you see that this number must be between these two, but not. Then we can say it is impossible, because 55 must between 30 and between 50, but it's wrong. And the answer he wrote, we cannot do it because we cannot obtain 55% solution from 30 and 50, because the solution of the result must be between these two. In the number question 4, how much 25% and 60% concentrated solution should be mixed to obtain 10%, to obtain 50 kilogram of the 45% concentration again? I know M1, as for solution M1, I don't know the mass, I know the C1, 25%, M2, I don't know mass, I know the C2, 60%, I add together and the result will be, total mass is the 15 kilogram, and C total is 45. Again, I put the number in this formula, M1, C1 plus M2, C2 equal M total, C total. And if I put here M1, C1, M1 25, M2 60 equal 15 kilogram multiply 45. In this result will be 25 M1 plus 60 M2 and equal 675. Again, I know this formula, M1 plus M2 total mass is 15 kilogram, and I multiply to 25 because I cancel these two. Okay, then 60 minus 25 will be 35. Okay, and I know the 15 multiplied 25 minus 25 will be 375 in the minus, and the result of this 675 minus 375 will be 30. Now M2 I can say 300 divides 35, and the result will be 60 per 7 or 8.57. Okay, and I can find M1 15 minus this number. Okay, we can put a 1 here. Okay, and it will be 7 times 15 minus 60 will be 45 per 7 or 6.42. I finished this 4 questions. In the next lecture, I will continue. I will continue from this type of question, but I continue the question 2. Okay, in the question 2, we have a 2 type of formula. I explained first one. Anything in the power minus, we can change in the 1 over this number. Okay, then it shows negative, shows we can do equal to 1 over positive power. Then negative power always equal 1 over positive power. If we have a 2 power, okay, like AM power n, we can multiply these 2. But if we have a 2 base and different power multiply each other, we have to add together the powers. In the radical situation, we use always the power of the number must be in the up, and the radical must be on down. And if you see this situation, as the situation is this one, if you have a 2 number base and the m and the n, they are divide each other, because the base are equal, I have to subtract each other, m minus n. And if we have the same power but different base, in this situation I have to choose 1 power, but we can divide the bases together. And also you have in the multiply the same, if I have the same power but different base, we can multiply the different base, but I put the same power on it. Okay, I do example here. For example, if you see we have two radical inside each other, 5 multiply radical 25. Radical 25 is the 5, okay, and we have to multiply these two numbers each other, will be 25. Again, we have a radical, it will be 5. This is most important things, the most important things, radical inside radical, we must independently change it to the number, then we multiply this number together. For example, here, if you see the second example, 3 multiply radical 27 in the root of 3. I change 27 as the 3 power 3. And if you know, from this formula, okay, Rn will be R. Okay, if the power equal the root of the radical, they can cancel each other. In this situation, we have to do, if you see we cancel this 2, will be 3 multiply 3 is 9, and radical 9 always 3. Over here, if you see 64, it's the 2 power 6, because if we multiply 2 6 times together, it becomes 64. And we have a formula, in this situation, always power in top and rooting down. And we can simplify the 6 and 4 divided by 2, it will be 32. If the root is negative, odd number, we can radical negative number, no problem. If you see 3 is here and the power is 1, here the root 2, we can use 3 power half, and we have a 9 is the 3 power 2, again same root, 3 the same base, we can add each other these two power, and we will find this result. Now this minus can go out, and the result will be power divided by root, and I put one number here, and far close, and it will be minus 3 power 5 per 6. Here is also I can write 125 of 5 power 3, and because I know from the rule, and if this power equal the root, we can cancel each other and go out. And if we have two different radical, but both of them has a multiply, first we convert these two to the normal form, and x power 3 root 4 and x power 4 root 3, because it is the base is the same, power different. We add power together and will be this result. Also the same here, 7 power I have to put here and root here. Again, because here the power equal to root. This negative sign will be here, and because the base is the same, power add together, and the result will be 7 power 1 over 3. For the logarithm, we have several formula. One of the formula, if we don't write the base, it is always 10. If the logarithm AA, okay, base and the number will be the same, the result will be 1. Other things, the logarithm are p equal n, r equal b power n. As you see here, first question, again the same. If the formula you see, log base a and a power come, the result will be come. Okay, if you see here the log is 3 and the number is the 3, then we can write just the power and the result. If the base equal the number like it is, we can write 1, okay, because if you see here, first I send this to up because change the power, and then after the situation will be -1. Again the same, x2 go up will be x -2, okay, and then -2 go out. How is it possible? I explain it for you. And it is this one. I can write this formula log x, power go outside, okay, as you see here, because x6 result is 1, multiple -2 multiply 1 is always -2, okay. And log 5 in the radical 325, as you see here, I change 25 in the power 2 in the root of 3, and I change to number powering up and rooting down, and you see, because this power can go out, okay, and now 5 is result is the 1, I can write 2 per 3. And the other question, log x radical x, I can write x radical x because power is the 1, okay, and the root is 2. I can write x power half, and this power can go out, will be log x, x's result is the 1 because of this formula, and result will be half. Or log of this number, as you see here, 81, it is a 3/4 power. 4 go out because 1/3 is we can change to the 3 by the send the negative here, and in this situation will be 3 per 3 and will be negative. I write formula here, log of 1/b equal minus log of b. You see, I changed the 1/b to b. Again the same situation, log x and 1/radical x, and radical x I can change it to 1/x power half, and because it is down I have to put up, it's -half, and then this power go out and the result will be -half because it is in the 1/radical x, not radical x. And the next question, simplify. Simplify is very important because there is several rules. If we have a per b, okay, never b cannot be never 0 because no result. Or x log x must be always bigger than 0, and radical with root of even must be positive number, not negative number. And also we have a quadratic formula. If you have this formula, always you have to memorize c, okay, always multiply 2 number, b is okay adding of 2 number, okay, or we can use this formula in the solution, okay. But this one is one of the good things I can do, okay. For example, question 1, x2 plus x minus 6. I say myself which number multiplies -6, but adding is 1, okay. As you see, I found it -3 and 2. If multiply will be -6. If I add together will be +1. Then I can equal to 0 both of them, and I can get x equals 0. This one equals 0 will be 3. X plus 2 equal be -2. The same situation for this x2, multiply x2 plus 4x minus 5. The second one, I have to find 2 number, multiply is -5, add together is 4. It will be +1, 5, -1. In this situation again, put equal 0. If equal 0 is 0. X plus 5 equals 0 is x equal -5. X minus 1 equals 0 is x plus 1. And this one I solved here. Okay, I wrote here the rule, never b cannot be 0. I have to write here, x never can be 0, -1, because in this situation will be 0. I found the equation again from here, multiply is 1, add together is 2, and then this one equals 0 is 0, this one equals 0, it is plus 1. The result will be just 2 answers. It is very easy, but also very hard, because we cannot find this situation. We have to find the ln. In the ln situation, because this will cancel each other, and the result will be 3 ln 3 per 2 is very easy form. The other one, the equation, c power this log equal 1. I know the 1 is every number power 0 is 1. 3 power 0 is I put instead of 1. Then base is the same, the power must be the same. Okay, then I write log 2 x3 equals 0, then 2 power 0 will be x plus 3, 2 power 0 always it will be 1, then x will be 2. The other one again the same, 2 power, I can put 1 here, instead of here I can write 2 power 1 per 3, because the base is the same. I can put the same powers, log 3 x minus 1 equals 1 over 3, then 3 power this number 1 over 3 equal this one, and I can find x equals 3 power 1 over 3 plus 1. The last one again the same, because here not e, it's a number, I have to put a log, and because of the log, I put a log of 2 over 3 because I have these numbers, and the result will be 9 for this solution. I hope this lecture will be good, and I will continue later. Thank you very much.